Okay, so you know that moment when you say yes to something big, be it a health goal, a program, a course, and you're so pumped for the results, but then you realize you're kind of resisting the actual steps it's going to take to get there? Yeah, let's talk about that. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. My name is Amber Stewart, and I'm the owner of the Stew Project, where I help busy professionals maximize their living potential by simply taking an emphasis on wellness. So, this is something I see all the time, seeing that I am a wellness coach, and it's not just about health because a lot of people want the outcome but don't embrace the process. And it's not always about laziness. Sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's discomfort, and sometimes it's simply not seeing the value in those tiny daily steps. It's like wanting better health but skipping the habits that create it, or dreaming about a promotion but avoiding the skill building and extra effort that makes you the best choice, or wanting a healthy, loving relationship, but avoiding the tough conversations that actually build trust. Now, let me give you a real life example of how this plays out and why skipping those steps can actually backfire and set you a few steps back instead of ahead. Okay, so I once worked with a client in a 3-month coaching program, and their goal was to manage type 2 diabetes and rebuild their body so they could pass the physical requirements for a new career. They agreed to everything that I laid out to them: the food journal, to tracking eating habits, the progressive workout plan, and the recovery phase to fix joint pain before hitting the weights. But here's what actually happened: they avoided the food journal, and when they did submit something, it was incomplete. Kind of like how a high schooler turns in half finished homework just to say it's done. Without that log, I couldn't tailor their meal plan. So I was forced to just give them a nutrition guide so they could work on it on their own. On the workout side, they skipped the recovery phase completely and wanted to jump straight into the heavy lifting. And that's risky. It's like wanting to run a marathon without training your endurance first, or wanting to be a leader without building the skills to earn trust. And that's the thing. When we resist the process, it's rarely just about the surface level task. There's always something deeper going on underneath. And I could definitely sense it with that client. So, why does that happen? Well, resistance usually shows up when the process touches on something deeper. Mentally, you may think these small steps aren't worth it, or it's going to take too long. Emotionally, you're impatient and want to skip to the good part without the discomfort of change. Spiritually, you ignore that still small voice because it's leading you somewhere unfamiliar, or asking you to go back and close out an old situation with more confidence before stepping into your divine path. And sometimes you second guess that voice because it's asking you to do something you've never done before, or to handle something from your past in a new way. So, if this is where you find yourself, here's how you can move through that resistance and actually see the results you've been dreaming about. Here's my simple process to work through those blocks when you're resisting the process for your goals. First, name it. Notice that you're resisting this part of the process. Second, ask yourself, what am I afraid will happen if I actually follow through? Third, break it down. Make the steps so small you can't talk yourself out of them. Next, reconnect with your why, the vision you had when you started. And then finally, regulate your body. Breath work, stretching, grounding, so your nervous system feels safe to move forward. And that brings me to the most important reminder I can leave you with today. Just because you say yes to a program or a goal doesn't mean results are automatic. The small steps are the transformation. Skip them and you skip your breakthrough. And if you're ready to commit to both the outcome and the process, here are a few ways I can help you right now. First, my Stress Alchemy group coaching program starts Labor Day, September 1st. If you want the accountability, support, and a clear system to help you move forward without setbacks, this is for you. But if you'd rather go solo, my Mind Body Mastery course is a great way to shift into healthier habits at your own pace. It has all the tools needed, but it doesn't come with my 4-step framework. Now, I still have a few spots left for my one-on-one coaching, so if you want a fully customized plan and direct guidance, now's the time. And for those who have thought, I don't need coaching, I just need someone to tell me what workouts to do, well, you are in luck because I am now selling my signature workouts. And these are my personal favorites, the same workouts that have helped my clients and me get lasting fitness results. Now, links are in the description box below. If you like this content, please like, share, comment, or subscribe. And lastly, I hope this helps, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, y'all.